Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, Platinum family? My name is Sam Andros. You all know me as the associate producer with Platinum Broadcasting Services. I just want to invite everybody to our special Platinum private table. So tonight we are going to be just getting into who our private and most favorite guests that we have on our round table are. And at this moment it is one of the greatest, a very original, Mr. TopDog from OGC, Orginal Gunn Clappaz. If you don't know, you better know. Go find it out. We got the man himself here today, and we're just gonna learn more about him. That's what everyone wants, that's what we want. So here we go, we're just gonna get right into it, right? Honestly. TopDog, firstly, welcome to Miami. How's it been?
Hey,
One.
I always love, Miami is that's that second home for me. And once I get down here, I just let everything loose and just relax, bro.
That's crazy, because you're originally, of course, from New York, so
yeah.
You've come to Miami a lot?
Of course, I got a bunch of family down here, so this is like this time right here. This is the time we dropped our album, our first album, or pretty much dropped all our albums. Is in October, when it's pretty much like the boat ride time, or it's freezing up there. Okay. So we come where it's hot at.
Okay.
So like Miami is one of the main spots besides like our family.
That's crazy to know. So the Fab Five was Miami also. You guys were all over.
Yeah, especially Top.
That's what's up.
TopDog. Yeah, that's me. And I'm like, I don't know everybody else. They might be a little bit more cold, but I'm like out of the water.
Right. I know you don't fly though, so you take that train every time, really.
Well,
from New York to Miami.
We usually used to drive. My first time coming to Miami, when we first got signed in that Duckdown van, and we wanted to show the world the Duckdown van. I was happy to be the one inside that.
Iconic.
Jumping out, and I was like, but it was only like 18 hours from the drivers we had.
Wow.
Coming over to Miami, because they was on that foot. They was heavy on the foot. So as long as I could drive there, but if I gotta go overseas, so be it. But I'm not in a rush to get to state. We already did the tours, state to state. We was in that tour bus, so patience is a virtue.
That's what's up.
So I love it. They can get more things done. Get to think. I'm not in a rush to do none of that. You know what I mean? I'm in a rush to actually have some land and some stuff like that.
Wow.
Humbling.
I feel you. That's what's up.
It is. I'm like, that's how we moving right now, Sam.
So you were moving that much already when you said you dropped your first album, and we know what that is, The Storm. That's iconic with the Helter Skelter. Like, tell me about that. Tell me about OGC from like how you got into OGC when you guys became the Fab Five and all that. Like,
just to not, because I'm like, this can last into a whole 5 hours.
I'm sure you can go on forever.
I'm gonna try to chop it up. I'm like, all right. So it was 8 of us that actually everybody know about between Boot Camp Click, which is OGC is a group, 3 of us. Smith & Wesson is a group, 2 of them.
Okay.
Black Moon is Buckshot plus 2, and then you'll have Helter Skelter, that's 2. But only what equals the grade 8 in the Boot Camp Click was the grade 8 of that whole Helter Skelter, OGC, Smith & Wesson, Buckshot. You know what I mean? But we still had a whole crew of everybody that was still boot camp and
right. I mean, you guys were the culture. Everyone was behind you.
Because it's pretty much it's a movement of just like, we was young, health and well. We saw what our father, everybody was going through, and then the era of the 90s, 80s, 90s, late 80s, 90s of seeing people put in jail, our age, like just the cycle of the bull.
Right.
So it's like, all right, we militant, we soldiers, so we chose that whole boot camp is what we get from our elders, and so we gonna push it. So I'm like, we gonna put something that's gonna change the whole vibe of everything that's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta teach the youth so they can be better than the older ass. Well, I tell my kids all the time, you're gonna be better than me. I don't want you to be trying to be like me.
Yes.
You're gonna be better than me. So I'm like, I'll show you all my stumbles and my mistakes so you can do better than that. You know what I mean? So that's the whole vibe of even kicking any music. Because music soothes the soul.
Yes.
Right. It soothes the savage beast. So
Shouldn't be
what are you listening to?
Right.
You gonna listen that's gonna get you crunk, in the club, or you gonna listen to that? I'm sorry, I'm like, I got love for a lot of them, but we already know what the government do when they put that drill music in your ass.
So that's OGC. That's what's up. That's how y'all came together. That's how you're just so still with a crew, and that's how everyone became behind you. That's crazy, honestly. I didn't even know that like Helter Skelter was part of an 8 with all. Like that's crazy. So now that y'all are together, how did TopDog honestly come out? Who is TopDog? Where'd that name even come from?
Top T-O-P?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna give you the breakdown fast as I could. Well, my name came from, like, I came from a line of Muslims, Fathers of the Nation, and FOIs, pretty much revolutionaries. And I had a guard-body name, which my name is Powerful God Allah. So they figured like, yo, you can't be a rapper and call yourself Powerful God Allah. Powerful. Oh God.
I think we're changing your rap name when you come back.
So it's like, yo, you gotta break it down to something like Powerful God Allah. Like, maybe Powerful. P God. Nah, whack. That's corny. Trying to figure, like, it broke down to so many things. Like, all right, you like what is something you like? Like, I like dogs. What's dog spelled backwards? God. Like, what dogs are? They loyal. What are you? You loyal. I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? What you do? I'm like, you smoke mad pot. You smoke mad pot, bro. Like, no doubt I smoke pot. They try to put the pot, God, pot this time.
Right.
So switching up.
Weed God, weed dog.
Everything. So like, yo, dog. So all of these different switcheroos is like, yo, just TopDog.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? My publishing company is Pot God because that's the name they try to give me as the rapper.
Pot God.
Yo, you might as well be Pot God. Pot. I'm like,
nah.
Nobody gonna respect me after one album. Like, yo, I'm gonna get older. So I'm like, oh, what was your rap name?
Pot God.
Only way they will respect me now that weed is, somewhat legal, and there's a big business.
Yeah.
But yeah, that part.
That's another venture.
From putting the God into the, marijuana,
and you still got God on your side. I like it.
Yeah. So yeah.
TopDog.
The Pot God. TopDog, the Pot God.
I think that's what's coming back. All right, we got Pot Guy. Top.
That's the whole thing. I'm like, even from our ciphers in the dog hill, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't just knuckleheads to go out there and smoke weed. We actually read, exercised, and did everything before we actually smoked. Right. So it was like, we gotta be native. So
you were still active.
There was that circle. We still had to build with each other before we start smoking. We already know. We deal with marijuana in a different way. Than just, it wasn't no get hype drug for us.
Yeah.
Like right now, like people need this for medicine.
Which is crazy. Who would have thought?
People have been locked up just trying to get this medicine across the border and all this other stuff, and still locked up for it. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, it's activists now for all of that, these things that we already knew that was good. You don't want nobody hooked on half of the other things that, especially alcohol.
Of course. No, I mean,
like,
in the end, I'd rather see my kids smoking weed than doing heroin.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't want to see them, like, when you drunk, I see when you can't do like this. So imagine somebody driving.
That's awful, yeah.
Like, marijuana is mostly going to just put you in a corner and knock out. So, yeah, so I'm like, damn, that would have been a good thing for TopDog. But I'm still working on that.
Of course, I heard you are still working on your craft and branding yourself. So what's up with that? What's coming up next? Like, are you building something new? Or are you building on top of something old and making it new? What's coming down?
Old and new. You gotta stay on top of both sides of the game.
Okay.
Because what people know you from, you ain't gonna leave them, and then you starting a whole new craft to where if I'm out there selling scooters or whatever.
Right. What the fuck you doing?
TopDog, unless I put TopDog scooters or whatever the case may be. But they're like, oh, you know what? I got some scooters and it's going down. I'm gonna put 3 people. I want in on that. Yeah. I'm like, I'm just learning how to deal with business. Like, I'm cool with being famous, but who wants to be a broke famous person?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's been a million. I just sat around I can still sit around Jay-Z. I don't have Jay-Z money.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't that because I'm not nice as Jay-Z, but maybe his business plans, and maybe, you know what I'm saying? It's cool, but that's the fun part of the game. Like, I don't hate old school or new school. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
If you business and you really want to know this game, you better dig into it.
So you stay up to date with everything and all that.
Once I started learning more about it, I'm like, oh wow, I wish I would have knew this when I got in the game at 17.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? This is but 25 years ago. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, yeah, I'm just happy to be in the game. Like, what? I could be around, every event. And when they was doing How Can I Be Down in South Beach, I'm like, yeah.
Crazy.
Let's go. I'm like, I remember. I'm like, this is why being out here right now, at this age, not even being on the bill for have to worry about going to show.
Right, the platform you have.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It feels good just because I know that we building a brand.
Yeah.
And this is how everything else started. So we pushing and we trying to bring everybody else that's talented in whatever they do.
Of course.
I mean, that's the beauty
The
of
up and coming, the independent artists, we're always looking for them. There's that raw talent out there that has that heart.
Yeah. So I'm like, everybody in the camp, they have their own aspect of what they doing right now, and plus right now, 2001, we working on another boot camp album.
Okay, a new boot camp album.
New boot camp album. I'm still gonna do my EP.
Oh snap! Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? There's a few things. I'm trying to get in a movie and you know what I mean?
Oh snap! Okay, plenty to come. Like and subscribe, everyone. Maybe a movie, but definitely some new music. Oh my gosh! All right, I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that. That's
and
the
with,
new.
And with the tech crew, with the crew that I'm dealing with, you know, the whole platinum crew, I'm like, I know we can.
Thank you. I mean, we really are just like happy and blessed to be having a relationship with you like we are right now. This is more than we could have expected and dreamed for, really. Yeah, you're so humble of what you are and what you do, and we respect that.
Yeah, I already know.
Amazing. Thanks for coming down, man. I mean, for you to come to all places, Miami, what a perfect time
You
to
show me a
meet
good
you.
time, like, man, it ain't over, but they ain't gotta know everything.
Of course not. I'm that private tour guide. If you follow, you might see what we got into. You might, but otherwise, like and subscribe, everyone. TopDog, OGC, now IEP. Look it up. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
When you roll in, 25th anniversary coming up.
I'm Sam Andros. We're Platinum Broadcasting Services. This is Platinum Private Table.